Good afternoon. Today we're here for a preview show of what we have for the remaining three undefeated teams in the Big Things Fantasy Football League. There was an interview conducted earlier from Coach Gibson of the Tampa Bay Gibsonians, who felt that he's in a real tough matchup against the West Up Go Getters. I believe this is a replay of the Super Bowl, and the Tampa Bay Gibsonians, though they are the underdog, they feel like they're completely confident. Had to make a couple of coaching moves to get the team ready. Kickoff will be underway in about 30 minutes, and that's from Gibson National Memorial Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida. And the next game that we're going to preview is the 2-0 Bad News Cockblockers from the same division as the Tampa Bay Gibsonians. So there seems to be a divisional race at the same time, and there's going to be a spoiler one way or the other, maybe before these two teams face off. The Cockblockers are playing the Hartford Hustlers. The Hustlers have a very good team, but with the quarterback situation that's been going on now for the last couple of weeks with Derek Anderson, they seem to have been struggling. But hopefully, they feel like this is the week that all that can actually come to fruit. This game will be underway very shortly in Hartford, and it seems that the Hustlers have yanked Derek Anderson, whom Coach Oliver felt so much trust for quarterback J.T. O'Sullivan, who is facing off today against who actually is San Francisco playing? J.T. O'Sullivan is facing off against Detroit. So obviously, Coach Oliver feels like, I've got the advantage with a quarterback situation. But myself, I like Jay Cutler from the Cockblockers. Jay Cutler has, these last 2 weeks, he's just about proven himself to join the likings of Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, or Ben Roethlisberger. He's actually, ever since his situation with the diabetes, he's actually proven to me, the way he rocket arms that ball is he's fully capable of doing some things. And also, Cockblockers have Westbrook, so that's a ton of points between Westbrook, Cutler, and Andre Johnson. Brandon Marshall, of course, he's going through the legal problems, but once again, it's back over to the other side of the spoilers, who seems to have owned all but two of the checks in the checks and balancing system. So, will it be the Hustlers of Hartford with J.T. O'Sullivan, Marshawn Lynch, Darren McFadden, who's hurt, Matt Forte and Randy Moss and Anquan Bolden? Sounds like a lot of firepower. Will it be those Hartford spoilers, or will it remain at the same likings of 3-0, or new likings of 3-0 for Coach Henry and his famous cock-blocking cock-blockers? I myself, if I was to pick it, I would think that Coach Oliver got it wrong by putting in JT O'Sullivan in versus Detroit, mainly because he's in offense that has a lot of firepower, but I think mainly because the fact that you can't remain awful forever, and I think Detroit is ready to come out of that shell. Lastly, I want to talk about the team that has actually been making a lot of noise, asking for more publicity, and it's the Dream Killer. The Chicago Dream Killers have been playing great fantasy ball lately. Breeze, Bush, they've been there. They've been right there. I really don't feel too confident about Julius Jones. He hasn't gotten the end zone since high school. Felix Jones, I don't think that he's going to have that big game that he had last week with all the kickoff returns, and Marion Barber got hurt. T.O., of course, is T.O. David Patton's there. There's only one ball. Kellen Winslow can't have it. The Patriots defense is great, so this is a great time for the Dream Killer to go ahead and make some adjustments. We're about 29 minutes on kickoff, and this is this actually could be an upset as well. So we could have two teams that have the potential of going 2-0 end up being 2-1. Between Favre, Adai, Parker, for Stanovich, that is a good base. Roddy White is ready to blow up anytime. Torrey Holt constantly has to get passes thrown to him because the Rams just can't seem to function offensively. So they're always getting their defense scored on too. Santana Moss had a huge game last week. Tony Gonzalez is Tony Gonzalez. The Titans defense is playing strong. So there's potential. There's a lot of great potential here for an upset. If the upset does not subside, then obviously, it just things turn out the way they are. And for these coaches, this is just like I said. You guys the coaches seem to doing the right thing, but could it be that they're doing the wrong thing? Could it be that they're saying, I'm leaving my best people out there, beat me until you beat me, then I'll adjust. And I understand, but a lot of people unfortunately don't understand me. So we can make this real simple. You can you can put your eyes on my dick so you can see where I'm coming from, and I can just simplify a lot of these processes for you. One thing about the media here in Big Things Fantasy Football League, this is great. It's great spectacle. So will we have 3 2-0 teams to remain the same next week? Well, there's only one way to see. Trey Gibson, Big Things Fantasy Football. We'll see you later.